buenas YouTube, estamos de vuelta con más Cowboy Tanaka.
Pull stick up his ass, tell him take that. Abandoned houses, water take that. Pull stick up his ass, tell him take that. Pull stick on his ass, tell him take that. You heard me? There it is. There it is. There it is.
Cowboy Tanaka will be on display in this one, and he's the league leader.
Stick on his ass. Tell him take
Coming
that.
up to the dish for San Antonio, Cowboy Tanaka collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. This one lifted to center field. Huelvas under it and makes the catch. One out, runners at first and second. And there's a fly ball deep to right. Gets over his head. Runner around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. Safe. And they take a two-run lead. One out and a runner at second. And now the first baseman, Romeo Sanabria. At the belt, kicks and delivers. And the runner takes off for third. Pitaro takes it to the bag at first. And there's two down. Runner at third and two out. And now the DH, Kai Murphy. And ball four. Four-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Digging in for the missions, Marcos Castano. In the dirt, and he's coming home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. To the top of the order we go. And here's the catcher, Shane McGuire.
Pull stick on his ass. Tell him take that.
Scorched left field line.
Cowboy.
And he makes an incredible catch. Wow.
Cowboy.
That's an absolute gut punch for the hitter. That one looked for sure like it was going to fall in. Great defense. Tanaka digs in now, playing with the lead. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No.
Line drive. And a base hit right there. So
Cowboy
board to start the inning. He reaches the 50 hit mark, a nice milestone for him, and a nice reminder to his team and to scouts that he's a formidable offensive contributor. First offering, and the runner goes in the dirt. And no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner goes again. On the ground to first, Pitaro will do it alone, and there's one down. Runner at third, 1 away. Kai Murphy will hit next. That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches. Next to hit for the missions, Marcos Castano.
clutch up. Your turn right here.
And they're all loaded up.
Corredores en todas las fases. Vamos.
And now the center fielder, Kai Roberts.
Hey, drop in for free.
And the 1-2. This one chopped on the ground. There's one. Outstanding play.
Oh.
Inning over. Tried to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but a nice job by the defense. They turned that one, and they get out of the jam. Tanaka stepping in now with the lead, looking to tack on some insurance runs. Not close with that one, but still chased. That's a strike. Net goes 6 feet 3 inches. He works with a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. And here's the 0-2.
Ah,
Ball right side.
mala.
Taro takes it to the bag, and that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th.
Bueno,
One
vamos a ganar
down,
igualmente,
bases empty
probablemente.
here in the 9th. In the air to left. It falls in. That's a base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Ok, vamos a ver. Ojo.
And here's the first baseman, CJ Pitaro. Hit on the ground to the right side.
Y se acabó.
On to first. Ball game.
Vamos. Bien.
Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results.
Y debería tenerlo en Hall of Fame, pero estoy pegándole bien. Le pego, juego en Hall of Fame para practicar para
Cowboy
online.
Tanaka is getting ready.
200 de IQ.
Cowboy
Debería de estar en sí. Hall of Fame.
Tanaka, the next to hit. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over the last 10. Here comes the 0-1. Oh my, right to the backstop. He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play.
Abandoned houses. Tell him take that. What to take that? Pull the
Here's the
stick off
1-1.
his ass. Tell him take that.
And it's strike two.
Why I said that one? Wow.
Just off the outside corner. So we'll take another look on this catcher's challenge. Got it. And now 2 down.
¿Qué? En la
Here's
esquina.
the catcher,
Probablemente.
Cole Haan.
Joder, macho. Vaya mierda.
In the air along the left field line, and it drops in. And that keeps the inning alive. Now the left fielder, Cowboy Tanaka, knocked in both of their runs in yesterday's game.
No.
That 2-out single may prove critical, especially now that the 3, 4, 5 hitters may have a chance to do some damage. Cut on
Ay,
and
Dios
missed,
mío, el puto
and the
madre.
count 1-1. Ripped on the ground to second. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. One runner left stranded, and we are still scoreless. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Devin Taylor. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Left field.
Nada.
And that'll do it. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. San Antonio with the lead, 3-0. Bottom half of the 5th, and the mission's batting. Tanaka, 22 years old, he's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games.
And
Base hit.
Oh, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Man, you smoked that ball. Attaboy, way to swing the bat.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in, Romeo Sanabria.
Turn now, no one better. Runner, runner.
Kick, the pitch, runner goes in the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of the 5th. Runner on the go again. Now a flare off the bat, and it
qué
falls.
bien. Romeo.
They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4. That's a great example of good teamwork on offense. The runner swipes second and gets into scoring position, and then comes across to score on that base
Cowboy.
hit.
Come Cowboy.
And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 now.
Ah,
Lifted in the air to right center. Nankill
To
on
the
the move
back.
to the gap. 1 up, 1 down. No outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, CJ Pitaro. This one is labeled. And that gets down in the corner. Coming around third, the relay. Safe. He scores, and it's a 1-run game. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. And now another base hit could even this one up.
vamos a acabar perdiendo el puto partido.
Tanaka stepping in the box now. They're trailing, but a hit here could
Joder.
change the narrative. Looking to get something going for this lineup.
No. Ah, fuck.
And the 1-1. Hard hit,
Ah.
right side.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
Steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, first baseman.
2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game.
Se acabó. Joder, macho, íbamos ganando 5-0, 4-0. Y nos han remontado así por la puta cara.
Lined into right. Can't squeeze
No
it.
se acabó todavía.
He turns and heads for second. Here
Se acabó.
comes the throw. Tag, and he's in there.
No se acabó todavía.
Here in the bottom of the
Vamos,
9th,
Casey.
and the home team is trying to rally and at least tie this one up.
Hey, coach, your turn right here.
Base hit, center
No
field.
se acabó todavía.
Runner around third. Scores with ease.
Por
It's an
favor.
RBI single. And here's the third baseman, Saman Taylor.
Samad. Por favor.
Hartley is just 1 strike away. Fouls it
Foul.
off, still 1-2. Now the third baseman, Saman Taylor.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Vamos, Samad.
And the 1-1. In the air to left.
Ah.
Dickey should have this one. And that's the ball game. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. One down. Here's the left fielder, Cowboy Tanaka. Tearing it up at the plate recently. 7 hits so far in the series. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. When he's on the mound, hitters need to be prepared for that ball to dive on him. He's got a good sinker and changeup and relies on both of them. One out and the base is empty. And pops it up. That's out number two. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. The Rock Hounds at the plate here in the second inning. Miles Naylor getting ready to hit. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to left. And that falls for a base hit. Around first, hustling
No
for
estaba
two.
prestando atención. Fuck.
Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Would you like to learn to make music and work through your personal issues? Then call the fine folks at Thad's Theremin Therapy and book a complimentary trial session today. Back here in San Antonio, bottom of the fourth. And the 0-1 now. And swing and miss. Smart work on the mound. He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time, he couldn't connect on that slider down. In the dirt.
Swider.
And that's outside. What a take with 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
Swider.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. So up next, Romeo Sanabria. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Bobby Bozer
Doble play.
throws to second for 1 and 2. What a play.
Fuck.
Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. So 2 down. And now, Devin Taylor. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The other way. And it's down, a base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Cowboy Tanaka. Cranked out to right center. And that one looks like it'll be trouble. Dives,
Joder.
what a play. He did a nice job on that dive. Left his feet, stretched out, and made the diving catch for the out. Tanaka up now with his team trailing. This offense needs a spark, so big AB here. Should be extra bases here.
Vamos. Voy a por 3 a tomar por culo.
Chance at a triple.
Slide,
The
slide,
relay
slide.
to third. Not in time. He's
Vamos.
safe. No question, he came up ready to hit. That ball was humming as it left the bat. Pretty clear early on in that play that he was looking at extra bases. Shot to tie this one up and maybe extend the ball game here.
No.
In the dirt, but blocked. Runner stays put at third base. Two now. Popped
Bien.
up.
No, no es bien.
And there's one down.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter.
The tying run
Almost
just
tied.
90 feet away.
Drive him in. Nobody better right now.
Vamos, Kai.
And caught at
Joder.
third on a soft line drive.
Son malísimos, tío.
I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. Hit hard on a line,
Nada.
and that's that. That's a true competitor out there on the mound as we see the emotion there. Great job to get out of the jam. Tanaka steps in with a chance to even this game or possibly put them ahead. In the air to left center.
Cae, no cae.
And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. The tying run just 90 feet away.
Cae, por Dios.
Here it comes.
La madre que
Pops
te
this
puto
one
parió.
up. Ball game. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The team may have lost, but he held up his end.
Voy a probar, sí, con este.
Ready to go. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Shane McGuire. Payoff pitch.
Hostia.
Left field. And that falls for a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Está bateando 5.71 de
The batter
porcentaje.
now, Cowboy
What the
Tanaka.
fuck?
Really strong hitting performance recently, already with 8 hits in the series. And that one gets by the catcher. Johnson moves into scoring position on a wild pitch, and that erases the double play possibility. And the 1-1. Late on that fastball. Runner at second here and one away. Not close with that one. And the count is 2-2. Next pitch is outside. In the air to left.
Y la única que no lo ponga en la derecha, tío, me lo lanza a la derecha. Me cago en su puta
2
madre.
down. To the top of the order we go. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Shane McGuire. Ground ball left side. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Here's the throw. But he's in there
Es
easily.
demasiado bueno el Shane este, tú.
Sometimes you don't need to hit it all
Bateando
that
por
hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole, like it did on that grounder. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Tanaka in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Tanaka, 22 years old, and he's a native of Japan.
Vete a tomar por el puto culo.
Terrific play
Vete a la
on the
mierda.
dive, and you know the team is fired up after that one. Always nice to see your teammate putting everything on the line. Tanaka digging in, trying to rattle this pitcher, really has these hitters in a funk so far in this one. Pulled hard, but it's a
Vete a la
foul
mierda.
ball. Two outs and nobody aboard. Ground ball right side.
Me
That's
vale.
a base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going.
There you go. Nice rip. Nice rip.
Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Romeo Sanabria.
Need you right here.
There goes the runner in the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw.
29.
Go ahead run at second. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Popped up,
Bueno, nada, hay 2 outs. Tampoco importa mucho.
and that's that. Make it 6 shutout frames out there now. Tanaka stepping in, an RBI here would be a real backbreaker.
Ball 1.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. This could be the
Vamos.
action
Vamos,
pitch right
Cowboy.
here with runners on
Vamos,
and a
Cowboy.
hitter's count.
Puta.
Two and one now. And that one hammered. And it's into the gap. Runner around third. One run
Triple.
comes across.
No.
Coming around third. Also crosses the plate. Nicely done. Brings home 2. That was as textbook a double as you'll see. Flicked that one into the gap, turned to the corner, and hustled in for the extra base knock. And here at the plate, Romeo Sanabria. Two now, and the runner takes off for third. This pitch popped up.
Oh,
Bobby
that
Bozer
almost went.
under it, and makes the catch. That stops the bleeding.
Nada, este lo vamos a ganar porque está, ¿no?
Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate. Cowboy Tanaka, fresh off an... So 2 down. Brandon Winokur getting ready to hit.
Wichita. Wind Horses. Creo que se llama.
This one is labeled, and that one looks like it'll be trouble.
Nope.
And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. So only 1 hit in the inning, the solo homer, and it puts them ahead. We move on to the bottom of the first. Wichita ahead in this game.
Wichita Windsor.
Tanaka up now. 2 gone and nothing brewing, but no time like the present to start a rally.
Wichita, Kansas, creo que es. Ahí.
Tanaka batting third today. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. Ground ball to first.
Damn.
That one will find its way through. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive.
All right. Got a boy. Everyone's squared up.
The first
Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Romeo Sanabria. Runner on the go. High in the air,
Wow.
out to right. Mendez under it. Gets there. Got it. 1 runner left on base. Still behind. 1-0 to score. All set for the bottom of the third. Digging in for the missions, Cowboy Tanaka.
Tanaka.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Grounder to first. Lugo. One away.
He's out. Now batting, the first baseman, Romeo.
So digging in, Andy Lugo. Hard liner. That's a base hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Now the tag at third, and they get the out. Runner at first, one away.
Better clutch up right now.
Ahí está el lazo. ¡Fa!
The 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
Swing and a rocket. It's pretty deep.
Eso se va. ¿No?
Makes the grab, and there's two out.
Joder.
We go to the top of the seventh.
95
Brandon
early, tío.
Winokur now
Yo
at the
pensaba
plate.
que eso era un home run.
In the air to left. And he makes the catch. Are you kidding me right now?
A
That's
chuparra.
an absolute gut punch for the hitter. That one looked for sure like it was going to fall in. Great defense. Tanaka swings through it for strike one. That just misses. And the count even 1-1.
Necesitamos un home run, Cowboy. Cowboy. Nada.
Bash down the right side, but
Puta
foul.
madre.
Here it comes. In the air to center. Houghton gets
Hostia.
there under it. One up, one down.
La pillé medianamente
He
bien,
should
¿eh?
be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence.
Voy a acabarlo aquí.
Tanaka
Walk
stepping
off.
in with a chance to be the hero. First pitch misses, ball one. Tying run at second base. And the home team trying to send these fans home happy. That one misses. And that's ball two. With first base open, the hitter might be expecting a quick walk. But you have to stay ready in case a hittable pitch comes over. This one's in the dirt. The throw to third.
Está
Tag,
fatal.
and he's safe. Into third on the wild pitch.
Fatal de la puta cabeza, tú.
And now the 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Me la dejo colgando, tío. Fuck.
That's down and away.
Ese slider, tío, tendré que haberla mandado a Yucatán.
Bash down the right side, but foul. And the 3-2 offering. And now the potential winning run is on base.
A ver,
Romeo Sanabria, the
me
next
vale,
save.
pero...
Runner on the move. Now a flare off the bat. It falls in. The tying run is in to score for third. It's an
Vamos.
RBI single. It's 4-4.
Vamos.
Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Kai Murphy.
Ok, 3-0. Tendrá que ser 4-pitch walk. Ahí
And a
está.
4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
4-pitch walk. The last one not really close. Let's see if he can get back in the zone.
RBI walk for game.
Winning run at third with one down.
Marcos Castaño. RBI walk for game. RBI walk for game. Ahí está.
Run comes in to score.
Vamos.
These home fans are ecstatic, but what a brutal feeling for the visitors, particularly the pitcher. This is why loading the bases in the ninth is so dangerous. Gotta flush this and move past it as quickly as you can. Your final
Vamos.
score in this game, 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win. Cowboy Tanaka currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Wichita Wind Surge taking on the San Antonio. And now it's going to be Quinton Young.
Quinton Young.
In the air to left. And he makes the catch. He makes the catch. Wow. He took a huge gamble right there. If that ball got by him, the run scores easily from second, and maybe the hitter even ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one. Puts this one in the air down the line. Towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Welcome back to San Antonio, top of the 4th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Henry Mendez. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fair ball. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Now we'll see if they can crack the scoreboard first. Next to hit for the Missions, Cowboy Tanaka. Fly to left the first time.
Joder.
In the air, right field. Well hit. It's pretty
Debería.
deep.
Dale,
It's
está.
out of here. Fire up the home crowd.
O sea,
Eighth home
por
run of the
favor.
season.
Si el muro no estuviera tan alto, eso sería un no-doubter.
The leadoff walk seemed ominous at the time, and it turned out it was a bad sign. With the power on this roster, they're never out of a ball game. 0-2, rocks and fires. Lines this one to left. And it's down, a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location.
Joder,
High pitch
vamos a
on a
ver.
2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Tanaka in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Tanaka, 22 years old, and he's knocked in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
Oh. Buah, esa la vi, tío, y dije... Pero es que le di muy pronto.
This one lifted in the air, left field, Fedko
Odio,
under
tío,
it,
cuando me la hacen desde el lado, esto es
and
raro.
makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman, Romeo.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brandon Winokur.
Brandon Winokur.
And the righty fires. Turned on, but that's foul down the third base line. Bottom of the 9th, Cowboy Tanaka digs in now. This out to center,
Nada, fly out. Fuck.
and there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Romeo.
Trying to
Alright.
keep him alive here in the bottom of the 9th.
Here we go. No one better. Let's go.
And here's the 0-2. Hard
Sí.
ground ball, base hit. Runner
La ganamos
around
todavía,
third.
espérate.
Scores on that one. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1.
Marcus.
So up next, Marcos Castaño.
Full count, 2 outs.
The Missions down to their last strike. In the air, right field.
Sí, cae.
And it falls.
Empatamos.
In comes the
Seguimos vivos.
second. It's an RBI single. They tied it up in the bottom
Bryce.
of the ninth. Stepping to the plate now for San
Vamos,
Antonio,
Bryce.
Bryce Johnson.
Vamos, Bryce. Y si no es... Y si no es...
Smacked out towards right center.
Sí,
That's
se acabó.
pretty far back.
No.
And that'll wrap this inning up. But a magical comeback complete here in the
Extra
last
innings.
half.
Fuck.
Winning run on second, nobody out.
Voy a ir a por Power, Me la suda.
Tanaka, the leadoff batter, looks at ball one.
Horrible.
The 1-1 offering.
Ah.
Hard hit to right center.
Ah.
Mendez should have this one.
Vete tercera, bien.
The throw in,
Llega de sobra.
and the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Fuck. Ok. 8-7,
2 outs, and
2
both the
outs.
tying
Ah.
and winning runs are on. 1-2, here's the pitch. This one to
Todo porque
right,
soy un puto inútil. Y se acabó.
and that's the ball game.
Todo porque soy un puto inútil, macho.
Obviously, he was a big piece of their offense in this ball game. Great effort at the plate. Cowboy Tanaka with another opportunity to put his skills right, ready to get this one started. And now the center fielder, Maddox Houghton. That one smashed to left field. And it one-hops the wall. Into second safely, it's a leadoff double to start the game. Everything came together on that swing. Put a great swing on that ball and tattooed it to the tune of 111 miles per hour
Joder,
of
5-0
exit
en la
velocity.
primera.
You can get a lot of hits with contact like that. That one hammered but pulled foul. Tanaka, 22 years old, and he's been on a great run at the plate, hitting better than .325 in his last 10 games.
Bien.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases.
Ya voy 2 y si eso voy 3.
Around
Uy, si
first
se
and
llega a
heading for
caer.
second.
Si se llega a tropezar voy 3 y si
And
eso
it's a
4
two-out
incluso.
double.
Me la suda.
He was all over that one. With balls into the gaps like that one, hitters know they can think about extra bases and make that wide turn around first base. That's a great swing. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. The pitch, runner breaking for third. In the air out to right.
Nada, el ángulo muy alto.
And that ends the inning.
Mucho ángulo. Buena velocidad, pero muchísimo ángulo.
No runs, one hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. We go on. So digging in, Cowboy Tanaka, homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Left field getting pretty deep. It's pretty far back. It's out of here.
Home run. Vamos, Cowboy.
Wastes no time on this one. 9th homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. That swing had the right launch angle to make a difference, and they're back within shouting distance now with
Ahí está,
momentum on their
empatamos.
side. Runner at first, nobody out.
Ah, qué mala
Could
doble
be
play.
two. There's one. That is a terrific double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double
Qué
play.
bueno.
All set for the bottom of the 8th. Cowboy Tanaka getting ready to hit.
Nada.
And that's outside. And that's ball one.
47 de power,
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Sí, tardísimo, así que...
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Now the 1-2 pitch.
No.
Couldn't hold back, rung up on strikes. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th.
Bueno, vamos ganando.
So 2 down.
de
And
tres.
now the first baseman, Andy Lugo. Well struck, out to left. That one is back. It's off the wall. Throws to second. Not gonna get him. He's in
Va
there.
demasiado fuerte.
He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike. Every time up, he was a threat.
Bien.
And that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure.
A lo mejor me da tiempo a 2 más. Con suerte.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the center fielder, Maddox Houghton. That's a line shot for a base hit.
Va.
And the leadoff hitter aboard. That's smart hitting to use the count to your advantage like that. He knew the pitcher had to come into the zone, and he found a pitch to hammer. So up next, Cowboy Tanaka. Homered last night, added another hit as well. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Ahí está.
That way to find the sweet spot right there. Gotta play that happy for you.
The first baseman,
Romeo Sanabria will hit next.
Right here. Watch up.
Now here's the 0-2. There goes the runner. Swings and flares it, and that will fall. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. Up against it with 2 strikes right there, but still managed to win the at-bat. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. Double steal attempt. In the air on the infield, and there's the call for the infield fly. Now it's the shortstop, Clay Dungan. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Runners on the move, in the dirt.
Get down, get down, get down.
And no throw. Both runners
¿Y
saved.
con 30? 30. Ahí está.
Second and third, 2 out.
30 bases robadas.
Base hit. 1
Wow.
run is in.
2-run single. Okay.
Another comes in to score. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies, and we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Miguel Briseno. Drive along the left field line, and that's a fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. Here comes the throw. And now he's out at second. A bad bit of base running for the second out. Good hustle trying to stretch the single into a double, but that time he got thrown out. So close to reaching
Relajo,
scoring
tío,
position.
vamos. Cowboy. I'm cowboy. Uy. Uy, ese. La vi, tío. Ah, qué putada.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strikeout or double play. Either way, that would help the pitcher. Don't be choosy, but attack smartly and get yourself out of this bad spot.
podría ir a por un
Pitch
bounce,
misses. And the count 1-2.
Ni punto ni
That's a
pollo.
base hit.
Vamos.
Run scores.
Single.
Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Romeo Sanabria. 1-1 pitch now. Runner on the go. Now this is lifted to center. 1 down. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Kicks and delivers. Runner on the go. In the air to left. And it falls. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out. Digging in for the missions, Clay Dungan. 0-2 now.
Vamos.
Inside, almost got the hitter. With his speed,
Clay
it'll be
Dungan.
really tough for the defense to
Últimos
turn
12.
to. And at this level, they may even rush the play and make an error. That's what makes him a weapon. That one out to right. Gets there. Got it. Runners tag up from second and third. He's in to score on the sac fly. And they're up by 4. So 2 on and 2 out. Here's the third baseman, Samad Taylor. Into center. Houghton settles under it.
No va a caer, no.
And makes the
Pero
catch.
bueno, vamos 5-1
They limit the
igualmente.
damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of runners left aboard. We've played 2 innings. The mission's out in front, 5-1. Welcome back. The mission's at the plate in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Left fielder, Cowboy Tanaka.
If you like tamales, San Antonio is probably the city for you. In 2011, a local high school broke the world record for most tamales made with more than 17,000.
Ah,
Ripped on the ground to second. There's 1 down.
tendré que haberla dejado.
So digging in, Cowboy Tanaka. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. In the
Ah,
air,
vaya
right field.
mierda, prontísimo, tío.
Gets there. Got it. Runner tags at second. And now a
Yeah.
wide throw to third. I'm sure he was looking to pull that one and put a really good swing on it, but that one was a little too far outside for that approach. Tanaka stands in with 2 away and looks at a ball. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. That's in there. That's strike 1.
No era. Ya me lo parecía, tío. Joder.
Close, but ruled a ball.
Eso sí, joder.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Significant opportunity now with a good runner on first and 2 away. A big secondary lead can turn into a run with a ball in the gap. Kick, the pitch, runner goes. That's in for a strike.
Vamos, Cowboy.
And safe. That is a stolen base.
Robadas, ahí está, con 2 cojones. 32.
Runner going again. Pitch misses.
No. Sí.
And safe. That's a stolen base. Not close. I know he's smiling after stealing third, but with a big lead like they've got, that decision might cause some grumbling in the other dugout. Something to keep an eye on. And fires in a heater at 95. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. 3rd out. 1 runner left stranded, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Kyle DeBarge now at the plate. And the 1-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball.
No, no, no. Se acabó aquí. Pues no, no se acabó. Pero ganamos nosotros.
Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate.
Y se va a acabar por aquí. Se acaba por aquí, la verdad que buenos partidos hoy. No estaba mal. Más en la próxima. Denle like, suscríbanse, comenten, por favor.